and then maintain it, which is the hardest part. Today, we'll be discussing one of the most popular legends in the industry of bodybuilding and how his career shifted from a full-time bodybuilder to an actor. He is Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk. Lou Ferrigno was born on the 9th of November, 1951 in the city of Brooklyn, New York. Being the son of a police lieutenant, he was obsessed with the idea of power. Another reason for him being obsessed with the idea of power is that he encountered ear infections at an early age and was diagnosed with hearing loss. At the age of 3, he had lost 75 to 80% of his hearing capability.
My left ear, I had 23% voice discrimination.
Welcoming many rude comments from his peers and society. He was subjected to mocking as a deaf and mute person.
And the kids in Brooklyn were very cruel and had no sympathy for him and made it very, very difficult for him, which made him very insecure and had very low self-esteem at that particular time in his life.
This made him furious to obtain power, leading him to start bodybuilding at the age of 13 years. At that time, he had no money to buy the gym equipment, so he improvised and made his weights and dumbbells using a broomstick and pails, which were filled partially with cement. He completed his studies in the Brooklyn Technical High School, where he learned metalworking. And after graduation, he became a full-time bodybuilder by winning titles like IFBB Mr. Universe in 1969. And then 4 years later, he won the title again in 1973. He moved to Columbus, Ohio, and trained with the legend Arnold Schwarzenegger. In 1974, he came second in the Mr. Olympia competition. The following year, he came in third.
Third place from the United States of America, Lou Ferrigno.
There was a professional rivalry between him and Schwarzenegger, which became the subject of the 1977 documentary called Pumping Iron. This documentary made him famous and brought him into the spotlight. Despite being famous and well-known in his field, he was forced to do a regular job, which was a sheet metal worker, for which he earned $10 per hour. He left the job when one of his colleagues accidentally got his hand cut. He then left the competitions and jumped into the field of football, where he was the front lineman of the Canadian Football League. But there was no luck here too. He broke the leg of a fellow player during the game that made him be cut off from the game as well.
You really get the size of it. Feel the bicep. You can't tell with the eye.
Coming to his acting career, there sure is a long list, since he used his physical appearance to make good money. After changing many professions, he thought to give acting a try. He tried his luck in acting and was lucky to portray his favorite Marvel character, the Incredible Hulk. This series ran from 1977 to 1981. In 1978 and 1979, he appeared in the Battle of the Network Stars. One of the main appearances he made was where he played himself in the CBS sitcom The King of Queens, which aired from 2000 to 2007. Other than that, he has been making appearances in the Hulk movies, being the voiceover artist for the Hulk in many animated series. But he was replaced by Mark Ruffalo in 2015. One of the main achievements in his life stands out to be the trainer of the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. He trained him from 1990 to 2009. He even helped in planning concerts for him in London. Did I mention he loved to play himself in the movies and skits? And the list is long, which he has made guest appearances as in I Love You Man. Not only him, but his wife Carla also played themselves in the sitcom The Kings and Queens. He has even played himself in a Lego movie as a Lego version of himself called Lego Marvel's Avengers. He finally decided to return to the stage in the early 1990s. He took part in the 1992 and 1993 Mr. Olympia titles. He stood 12th and 10th in the respective titles. He then came back in 1994 as the Masters Olympia, where his competition was Robbie Robinson and Boyer Coe, which was made into a documentary called Stand Tall. After this documentary, he said adios to the world of bodybuilding. Other than the acting career, he was also sworn as the Sheriff's Deputy Level 2 in Los Angeles County, California. He had a career in the line, coming to 2018 where he was appointed as a member of the Council of Sports by Donald Trump. After a long list of professional changes and several movies and TV appearances and an acting career, he landed himself on his line of fitness equipment under the name of Ferrigno Fitness in 2009. He even demonstrated the equipment himself in The Price is Right, where he gave his equipment to be used as a one-bid prize.
You don't want to do this. You're wasting your time. I mean, if you're going to train like that, don't bother to train. Stay away from the gym. Eat stuff your face, eat other food.
Ferrigno is a legend, and according to him, his hearing loss problem got him into the field of bodybuilding and landed him in the world of opportunities. He was using hearing implants since the age of 5. But later he got cochlear implants that helped him retain most of his hearing power.
As I'm talking very nervous now because I'm going to have surgery on Tuesday, cochlear ear implant surgery. I want to hear better because my right ear, I'm starting to lose a little bit of hearing, and it's frustrating because it's hard to hear the wife in the kitchen because I keep saying stop mumbling. I hear mental a lot of different sounds.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's talk about his personal life. He got married to Susan Groff in the year 1978, but things didn't work out and got divorced a year later. Then he married the psychotherapist Carla Green in the year 1980. He had 3 children with her, named Shauna, Louis Jr., and Brent. And there's been a rivalry between Lou and Arnold Schwarzenegger for years. Both of them have competed in several competitions together, although Arnold would beat him every time. But both of them had great acting careers, even though Arnold became the governor of California. But we wish Lou all the very best at the age of 70, being the owner of a fitness chain and equipment. We hope to see him voice the Hulk again. So that's all, folks, and we wish that he makes a comeback in the Hulk series again. Until then, adios, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for similar